What's up, everyone? How are you guys doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing awesome. I see Black King. What's up, Mohammed? Grady White. We got Titan. We got Randy. We got Big Daddy. Usual. Hello. I probably said your name wrong, but I apologize. Awesome to see you guys today. We got Mohammed in the house. What's up? What's up? Alright, so how's everyone doing? Adore, what's up? So if you guys got some questions, feel free to answer. I don't know if you saw my video this morning about a new Mothership and me beating up a hacker. I was playing some free-for-all matches and there was a really bad hacker in the free-for-all match, I'll tell you that. Alright, so Adore's got questions, but he doesn't know how to describe them. Adore, that sounds like a personal problem, my friend. Big Daddy wants to know if I'm feeling sexy this morning. Not necessarily. I just don't know, man. Hopefully everybody's having a good week so far. Alright. That was probably the worst hacker I ever seen. I mean, he actually fell off the map a couple times and died. I don't think he had it done right or something. But yeah, sometimes even the hackers are bad, right? Epic, he says, how's your cold coming along? I'm feeling okay. It's not really, I don't really think I had a cold, but I got like an autoimmune disease, so some days I just feel really lousy because of it. So it's kind of crappy, but it is what it is. Alright, so do I think Heimdall will get a buff in the future? He's already got 1 or 2 buffs, actually. I don't think it's weak, you just gotta learn how to play it. It's definitely different and harder to play than some of the other Titans, but yeah. Once you get the hang of it, it's actually pretty good. Some people love it, some people hate it, I don't know. I think it's pretty awesome myself. Oh, where are the comments? The comments are not on the... Uh-oh. Chat box, yeah, it's there. Why is it not working? Maybe it needs to go... Huh. That's interesting. Ah, there we go. Now it's working. That was really strange. WR with nobody. How are you today? Alright, we got Mustard. Hey Mustard, how are you doing? Oh, Grady White's in the house. Guys, thank you so much for being channel members. Definitely appreciate that. So what do you guys think about Mothership with Shield Breaker? You guys like it? Do you guys hate it? I think that might actually be pretty nice, to tell you the truth. I kind of hope they do something different with the shields. I'm kind of waiting for them to nerf the purple shields on the chips, but maybe they decided to do this instead. I'm not really sure. What's up, Barbarian? How's it going? Black King says they probably won't nerf the chip. You know, the crazy thing about the shield chips is it says it has a 5-second cooldown, but it's actually a 3-second cooldown, because I think the cooldown starts when the ability starts. So it's not a true 5-second cooldown, because we timed it one day. There was a guy who kept popping up the shield over and over when we were shooting him, and it actually came up every 3 seconds. So I think the shield was lasting 2 seconds, and then after it ended, you add the 3 seconds on the cooldown, so kind of crazy. Neil says, "Hey, what's up going on? What's going on? You feeling better now?" Yeah, I feel a little better. Feel a little better today. Thank you. But I'll tell you what, I've been playing against these anglers, and these anglers are really crazy. The angler bots are driving me nuts, guys. Alright, Epic says, what's with the new pilot skills module in Mothership? What do you mean by what's with them, my friend? So the new module, the new Mothership's not coming out for a while. The new module's already out. And there might be even more modules that I don't know about yet coming out. But the new module that gives you more durability every time you hit yourself with it, that's a pretty crazy module. So if you've got weapons that'll charge a Mothership up really fast, man, you can turn that thing into a beast. It doesn't really matter what robot you're running. It can have a load of hit points. So I mean, that's a really awesome thing. But it's not easy to charge the Mothership super fast. Now, if you're running something like Behemoth with punchers, that's probably going to charge it up every couple of seconds, and that's going to be insane. Yeah, there's going to be a new Mothership coming out again. I don't think it's going to be out till the next update or two, but right now it's just we know about it. It's going to basically be a Mothership with Shield Breaker, which is kind of crazy. But we need everything we can get with Shield Breaker, I think. The only thing I don't like is that really messes up robots like Ares and Hades and Demeter and stuff. You know what I mean? That's why I wish they would nerf the chip instead of bring out stuff like this. I mean, we need something to combat these crappy shields. It's not really the shields that are the problem. It's the Mothership shields and it's the drone shields. Robots with a built-in shield, I'm all about that. I don't think Shield Breaker should affect them. Neil says, just got an angler, what are the best weapons? Well, the sonic weapons are crazy good on the angler. Most people seem to really love the sonics. Like the hammer, mace, cudgel type of shotguns are super good as well. And the new claw, talon, and jaw weapons are amazing on there. So if you have any of those, they are very good. Let's see, there's probably a lot of other good things, but the angler is made to be played up close. So any type of weapon that hits really hard up close should be really good on angler. Alright, so WR with nobody, he says the WR test server has maintenance for 1,000,000 days and 4 hours. So there's one of two things going on. Either the test server is shut down, so it's normally only open on sometimes Fridays, but almost always Saturday and Sunday. But every once in a while they have it on Fridays. And it shuts down, right? It shuts down for maintenance during the sessions, then it comes back up open, then it shuts down for maintenance. But either you need a update or it's just shut down for the week. What do I use on Typhon and Seraph? Well, for Typhon, my favorite weapons are probably going to be the new radiation weapons. Those things hit crazy hard. Another weapon that's really good are the new fainters, right? The fainters are crazy good on there. Pulsars aren't too bad either. If you've got some pulsars laying around, they work really good. The new shotguns like mace, you put some maces on there, they will beat some people up if you're comfortable playing them up close. But normally I run 3 fortifiers on that guy. That works really, really good. And I normally run a nebula drone with all the defense chips and damage, or not defense, not damage. I run the defense chips on there. When I hit my healing module, I get extra defense. Now for Seraph, punchers are probably the best weapon. What drone you're gonna go with? That's kind of probably I would say Beak or Nebula, depending if you're trying to go for damage or durability. When it comes to modules, I would definitely run repair amplifiers and nuclear amplifiers on there. Maybe one of those new modules that just came out. I think they're called what, immune amplifiers, I believe. Those are pretty decent. I still, for the most part, unless you're running some kind of crazy chip setup, I still like the repair amplifiers a little better than the new ones, but that's just me. Megatron, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, Randy, they did say they were going to nerf the drone shield, so I don't know if they're still working on it or if they changed their mind or what. I haven't heard any further information on that yet. So Black King says when they nerf something, they basically add a counter like the new Mothership. Yeah, you know, sometimes that's their idea of a nerf, is adding something to counter it. So maybe that was their nerf. I don't know. I was actually hoping they would make a much longer cooldown on the shield chip. But the other problem is now it's not just the drone shields. Now it's the motherships giving people ridiculous shields as well. So I don't know. I guess that's why they're making a mothership to kill the shields. Black King says they never really buff or nerf stuff. Oh, they do. Look at the Fafnir, that got nerfed big time. Look at the Hell Scotty and snares. Those aren't even worth using anymore. Like Al June used to be amazing. They took away a bunch of his flight time. They took away the stealth in the air. They nerf a lot of stuff actually. Alright, WR with nobody wants to know, can Seraph with Thunder and Calamity work? So you're going to run one Thunder and one Calamity? That would be kind of a weird setup. Personally, I don't think it would work well. I mean, if you ran two Calamities, that would be awesome. Two Thunders would be decent. I mean, Thunders don't hit as hard as they used to. In Champion League, Thunders feel a little bit underwhelming. I mean, they're great for new players and mid-league players, but up there in Champion, I mean, I was playing my Thunders the other day, and they were nowhere as near good as I remember them being. So, but in Expert, I think you're probably gonna be okay with that setup, but it's not really ideal. I would definitely try and get a second Calamity, I think, or try and get yourself some Punchers. Right now, Punchers are one of the best heavy weapons you can get, just because they do huge amounts of damage. I mean, they got a fast reload. They charge your motherships up really fast. They're really good weapons overall. But I don't think the Calamity Thunder would be great. Sometimes you just have to use what you got until you can get some other stuff, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, both of them hit very hard at close range, but one's got a lock on, one doesn't. They're both going to have different reload times. I don't know, it would just be a awkward setup, I think. What's up, Beard? How are you? Nice to see you today. Victor, what's going on? I don't think I said hello to Victor yet. If I did, then he got a hello twice. Obi, we got Obi in the house. Awesome to see you guys today. Thank you for coming out. Beard just got off work, man. Well, hope you had a good day. Getting off work is always nice. WR Nobody says, thanks for the advice. Yeah, I think Calamity and Seraph are actually really good. I was playing that recently and I really enjoyed it. So I think you would probably like that setup, honestly. It's pretty darn good. Glad you're liking the channel, nobody. That's awesome, bud. Thank you. Do I think they will ever nerf the Mars or the Angler? Yes, but not right away. It's gonna be a while. I mean, Angler is brand new, so more than likely it's gonna be a few months. It'll probably be several months or a few months before the Angler gets nerfed. I don't really see the Mars getting nerfed anytime soon either. There's not a bunch of Mars everywhere. Like, I'm surprised, but there's not as many Mars out on the battlefield as you would think there would be. So when there's a lot of something on the battlefield, that's when it's more likely to be nerfed. If people aren't running them like crazy, it's less likely to get nerfed. But Angler, I'm pretty sure we're going to see loads of Anglers everywhere once more people start getting them. And that's going to be very crazy because Angler is a little bit too strong, in my opinion. Like, it's way too strong, honestly. I was playing against one yesterday or the day before, and what I noticed was, by the time your blinding's over, it's like, what, 2 or 3 seconds later, it's going back into the ability, so you can almost never hit the thing. I mean, you got like a few seconds there to hit it, and that's it. How would you get the puncher? Can you build those in the workshop right now? I'm not 100% sure. But you would either have to build it in the workshop or, you know, buy it in the daily deals. Like, I bought an Orochi for, I think, $12, and it came with 2 punchers, and they were all Mark II. I got 2 punchers and the Orochi for 12 bucks. So if you can spend a few dollars, man, yeah. And spend a few bucks, they got something with punchers in there all the time. The other day I saw a Mark II Behemoth with 4 Mark II punchers for like 20 bucks. So that's something you can do if you can spend. I mean, if you can't spend, then you pretty much have to open some of the key chests to try and get it. I think they're in the key chest. Yeah, not everybody can spend some money, so I can't afford to buy very much myself. Unless you're a huge YouTuber where you're getting like 20 billion videos, you're not making crap loads of money, I'll tell you that. Unless you're Mr. Beast. Or that PewDiePie guy. I still wonder where that dude came up with his name, PewDiePie. I mean, what a name. Hi, I'm PewDiePie. I mean, where did he get that from? That's what I want to know. On my Angler video, I never showed the modules. Well, more than likely, I would have been running repair amplifiers and nuclear amplifier on it. On most robots, I try to run 2 of the repair amps and 1 of the nuclear amps. Are you sure I didn't show the modules? Maybe I put the wrong clip on there or something by mistake. Normally I show that. Oh, you got 2 hammers. Hammers are awesome. Hammers are some of the strongest up-close weapons in the game. I mean, I love hammers. As long as you're comfortable playing a robot up close and it's got a couple of heavy slots, yeah, hammers are awesome. What's up, Robot Warfare? How you doing? Nice to see ya. But yeah, I'm probably gonna have a giveaway video coming up very soon. 200 Gothic Fainters this month, guys. I think that's what they're letting me give out, so we'll have a big old 200 giveaway this month of 200 Gothic Fainters. Robot Warfare, man, glad you're doing good. That's awesome. Do I ever use a tank-only hanger? Most of my robots I would consider to be tanks. I mean, tanks are awesome. I mean, they're very hard to kill, and to me, that's fun. Revenants, Fenrirs. Those are 2 of my favorites right there. The big, juicy spider is really awesome. I mean, if you were to run like 2 Revenants, 2 Fenrir's, and 2 Invaders, I mean, I know that's one more bot than you can run, but you would have to run one of those and 2 of the others. That would be pretty darn good. Khepri, that's another tank. So yeah, Khepris are really good. In my opinion, Khepri is a tank. So yeah, I love tanks. They're my favorites. I'm really enjoying the Mars though. I mean, normally I run all tanky type of robots until I get one that I really like that's not a tank. But right now I'm running Mars just because he's a lot of fun. I really like that thing a lot. Angler, that's the new bot. I'm definitely giving him a try. He seems very strong. I don't know if it's really a tank, but it's definitely a destroyer. It's a little bit unfair, honestly. No, the stream's not lagging for me. I got it playing in the background. That way I can keep an eye on that type of stuff, but it's running perfect in the background for me. Maybe restart your phone or something like that, Robot Warfare. Hey, how's it going? I still don't really know how to read your name there, but AM, I'll just call you AM. What's up, AM? Neil says, Angler and phase shift is good. You just wait out each ability, never ending. Yeah, I mean, if you're running a glider drone, every time you come out of the phase shift, you're going to get healed. So you'll get healed after your ability and after your phase shift. So, I mean, that's definitely one way you can do it. I still haven't really figured out what the best drone was for the Angler. I mean, there's so many that I like. Whiteout's really good. I think Whiteout's pretty crazy because you can EMP people so they can't go into their abilities. So that's probably going to be one of the better ones, I would think. Yeah, Mars is really fun though. It's very fun. Red says, I gotta go look back and look, but I think I got an Angler someday. Man, if so, congratulations. It's definitely gonna be worth leveling up and running. Alright, Black King says you can run 5 Fenrir's and get away with it. Definitely. Unless they decide to nerf him or something, yeah, I mean, you can run the heck out of 5 Fenrir's. Fenrir is just a beast. As long as you have the Bernadette Wolf pilot, that is. Without the Bernadette Wolf, I'm not really sure. I don't think I would run it without Bernadette. I mean, that extra 60% hit points you get from Bernadette is amazing. That turns Fenrir into like a Mark 5 robot or something, like Mark 5 or Mark 6. And you EMP dash anglers and burst them. What is an EMP dash? I'm not really sure what you mean. Do I think the O for the new Nether bot? I don't know, man. I don't know if that's going to be a good counter or not. It's one of those things where we'd have to play them against each other to know for sure. The Nether bot looks pretty insane, but it might be a really good counter for the Angler. I mean, if you can EMP it and keep it from going into its ability, that would definitely be something which will help. So if I remember correctly, the Nether, every time you dash, you EMP whatever's around you too. So I think that would probably work pretty darn well. What did I miss? What's up, Sharish? How you doing? But the other thing is that Angler can go really fast. So I guess Typhon would be good for dealing with Anglers as well because it has ability to EMP stuff. So anything that can EMP should be a big help, honestly. Ravener with whiteout, yeah, that would be very good actually. But I think the best thing though is going to be running the patron drone. I mean, I don't think there's a cooldown on that. You can just, let's just say 3 or 4 anglers come at you one after another. None of them will be able to blind you if you have the patron. So I think the patron is going to be a huge help. Bellsprout says anything moving fast can dodge the angler. I don't really think it can, unfortunately. Angler picks up speed quick. The other day my Mars threw his turn off and was trying to run away from the angler, and the angler was able to catch up to me, so it's pretty hard to get away from it once it gets close enough. Alright, gotcha, Beard. He said he went back and watched the video, and he did. I did show the modules, so thought so. Yeah, Nether with a whiteout would be crazy. I am gonna make a new like little basic drone guide again, just which drones are worth buying. And I'm not gonna show the ones that aren't worth buying, but I'm just gonna list off the drones that I think are currently useful. Alright, Black, have a good day, man. Catch you later. Thank you for stopping by. The little chat box has stopped working again. I wonder why. Let me turn it on and off and see if it works. Yep. That's really strange. There's something wrong with it. Alright. Chat display. I wonder what that is. I'm going to play with these settings on it really quick. I'm going to do chat display 2. What's that going to do? Will that make it bigger or what? Always show messages 41. Let me click the always show messages button. Chat delay. Oh, that's a delay. No, we don't want a delay. Okay. Let's try this. See what it does. I think I broke it. Guys, the chat box is not working. Maybe it's just because you guys aren't saying much. I don't know. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. The patron drone puts you in stealth. You do get blinded, but you do go into stealth. But it'll work every time. So I don't know. It's a crazy deal. Thank you, Big Daddy, for letting us know that I messed up. Beard says, chat delay equals shuttering problem. I don't know why it's not working. I don't know what's going on with it. It's always worked before, I think. I don't know, it's not a happy camper. There we go. The weird thing is I moved it around with my mouse and I put it back and now it started working again. So what I gotta do, shake the thing every once in a while? Now the comments are really small. You guys probably can't even read that, can you? AM says, why not make all the robots in balance? You know, that would be very nice. I really wish they would take some of the old robots they nerfed and they would put them back to the way they used to be. I mean, I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon, but that would be really amazing if it did. But generally, when something new comes out, it's really powerful. And I think they do that just to make you want it even more, right? If it's crazy powerful, you're going to want it. If it's not crazy powerful, you may or may not want it. So I think that's the whole idea of coming out with the really powerful robots, is they want you to buy it, right? Ah, Beard got Invader. Invader is amazing. Jeff, I'm doing good, buddy. How about yourself? Yeah, I love Invader. I think he's just plain out awesome. No, Black. He only puts you into stealth if you get blinded. EMP, it doesn't go into stealth. So, Beard, you got Indra and Invader, huh? That's nice. Suresh says Invader or Phantom. Well, Phantom's really fun, but Invader is definitely the better robot in my opinion. As of right now, I would say Invader is way better than the Phantom. Phantom's cool, I like it, but it's definitely not the best robot out there. But Invader is pretty good for everything. I mean, it's really hard to kill. It's a little low on firepower, but I think it makes up for it in durability. I don't really have a problem doing damage with the Invader. I mean, I could put 5 of those things in the hangar and I'd be happy. Well, that would get boring, so maybe I wouldn't be happy, but if I had 5 in the hangar, I could play the heck out of it and have a great time. But having 5 of the same bot would get pretty old. At least I think so. Sometimes having 2 of the same bot in the hangar gets a little boring. Marie says, what's the best Typhon build? You know, we were just talking about that. So right now I would say the Mars or the radiation weapons. For some reason I can't remember the name of the radiation weapons right now, but the ones that shoot the green things that are sort of they shoot the big green radiation things. Those hit hard. Hazard, yes, thank you. Or if you want to play up close, you would probably put the mace on there. Mace is great for an up close weapon. But if you want to play at a distance, hazards are great and feinters are good. Now with the feinters, you can play at a distance or up close, which is pretty nice. But as far as modules, I normally like to run 3 fortifiers to beef up a shield. Of course, the only issue with that is somebody who's got shield breaker is going to give you a hard time. But anybody who doesn't have shield breaker, you are going to give them a very hard time. And normally I always run the nebula drone on it with the fence chips when I hit my healing module. Jeremiah, am I saying that right? He says Terrans. I'll tell you what, Terrans are great little weapons. I mean, they're old school and they hit very hard. They're not the best thing in the game, but man, they are they're almost top notch. I mean, for what they are great. They're cheap to upgrade. I mean, you do have to buy them with gold, but yeah, great weapons overall. Black says Ravena or Typhon. Personally, I think I would go with the Typhon over the Ravena just because the Ravena is really hard to play. Ravena is extremely good, but not easy to play that bot. Some people have a really hard time learning how to play him. Once you get the hang of it, though, it's a beast. Yeah, 2 decay on Seraph is pretty darn good. But the thing with the Ravena is you have to time the abilities at just the right time. If you don't time the abilities right, you're going to have a really hard time. Yeah, I'd say Ravena is definitely a skill bot. Now, I was playing that the other day with feinters, and that was a lot of fun. But I think normally I would run Havocs on the Ravena. Ravena with Havoc is just brutal. AM says Tyrann is a bad idea. Why, you don't like those? Man, I think they're great. Especially for something that doesn't cost too much to upgrade. Tyrans and Redeemers, still some of my favorite weapons. I don't run them as much because I mean there are other things now that are better, but I like them. Alright, Black is still building the Fenrir in the workshop. I guess somebody was telling me recently that if you watch all the videos for the workshop, your robot will be finished in a week. I haven't tested it, but I guess if you watch the videos, you can have it done really quick. Black says, looks like there's a delay on the chat. I think there's always a delay. I mean, YouTube, when you're streaming, there's always at least a little bit of delay. Jeff, no, this is just pre-recorded. Like, if I'm doing a question and answer stream, I can't really concentrate on playing and answering all the questions at the same time, so I just put that up there to give you guys something to look at. I recorded like 2 gaming sessions yesterday for this, so I recorded 1 hour-long session, which will loop, and then I recorded another one. I'm going to record like quite a few videos, that way when I do these, I can just like pick a different one each time. So we've been going for almost 40 minutes now. Time's going by fast. Beard says, I don't see the videos on PC. What do you mean? Oh, are you on Steam or whatever? I don't think Steam offers videos, unfortunately. I'm not really sure why, but yeah. I guess they just don't do that. Now Google, like I know on Android, Google runs the videos. On iOS, I guess iOS must run the videos, but Epic said, took 6 weeks for me to build a Redeemer in the workshop. I can probably engineer one in real life in about 2. But no, normally it takes roughly 3 to 4 weeks to build something in there if you have all 6 slots open. But I've never watched the videos to test it. But I guess if you watch them videos, it'll be done in no time. MG Launcher, I've never heard of that. So you're on My Games. I don't know much about My Games. I've never really been on it. Don't know anything about it. So you're saying 18 days with videos. So that would be a little over 2 weeks, I guess, with videos. So I guess that's not too terribly bad. Every time I built something, it took about 3 weeks-ish. How many languages can you speak/understand? 1. I can speak English, and that's about it. Now, I probably know a couple curse words in some other languages, but I'm not going to say those. Yeah. I wish they would make it a little easier to get some of the stuff. Like, I think you should be able to build a weapon or robot like every 2 weeks. That would be nice. I remember I think the first thing I actually ever built in the workshop was what was it? I built Spectre, I think. I might have built something before that, I'm not 100% sure, but that's the first one I remember building. I probably built some other stuff because, I mean, I've been playing the game for almost as long as it's been out. I got the yawns. I'm trying not to drink coffee anymore, so. What's up, Dupe? He says, I saw your video about selling paints to robots you don't have. Oh yeah, they only sell for silver. That's the only thing you can get out of it is silver. But pretty much anything, when you sell it, you get silver. I don't think there's any other resource you get back other than silver. Drink tea. Tea is good. Yeah, you know, I don't really drink too much tea. I've never been a tea person. Lately, I haven't been feeling well, and I noticed that right after I would drink coffee, I would feel worse. So I think the coffee might have something to do with it. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to try not to drink coffee for a few days, and I felt a little bit better, actually. Like, I actually have celiac disease, and I think quite a few people who have that end up building up an coffee intolerance or something, or coffee starts making them sick at one point. And I think that might be what's happening to me, which sucks because I love coffee. So I don't know if tea would do that or not, honestly. Nightcrawler says, hey, what's Pix doing about the infestation of cheaters and hackers? Alright, so my understanding is there's going to be a big giant mass ban. I'm not sure what day it's supposed to be on, but I think they're just going to ban everybody. They're collecting a bunch of data on the hackers, and I think they're going to ban them all at the same time or something. I don't know if I understood that correctly, but I think that's kind of what's going on with it. But they're planning on doing something with the hackers very soon. So hopefully they do it sooner than later because, yeah, they need to get on that and get rid of those turds. Ron, what's up, buddy? He said he saw my game versus the hacker. AM, have a great day, man. Catch you later. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the percentage we get back is when we sell something. It's way lower now, but I mean, I think we get, what, like 5 or 10% back? Like, if you max out a robot for 400 million silver, when you sell it back, you're getting next to nothing. So it's like a very small percentage. Black says they need to do something with the tankers. Well, they did put something into place that makes the tanking thing a little bit better, but I don't think they quite did it right. I mean, it's pretty good what they've done, but it's not really perfect. Like the guys that you're not allowed to move down as many leagues now. So if you move down, you're only supposed to be able to move down like 2 leagues, which I don't think it should be 2. I think it should only be 1. Mitos, what's up? I'm doing pretty good, thank you. How about yourself? French vanilla sugar dumps from the machine in the gas station. I've never really got too many coffees out of machines like that. But what I noticed was every time, like I was having a really hard time with heat. Like I would get real hot. I mean 65 or 70 degrees was feeling like an oven. And I noticed like after a while I would start feeling like normal again. And as soon as I would drink some coffee, I would notice I would start getting really hot again. So I'm like, huh. So I'm like, you know what? I wonder if it's the coffee. So that's when I was like, I gotta try and like cut this out. What is milk tea? Jeremy says, I don't have Mark II. Yeah, I mean, eventually you'll get there, but just keep leveling your stuff up and play with your Mark I stuff. I mean, it takes quite a while to build a Mark II hanger. Oh, tea with milk. Okay, I don't like milk. I stay away from milk. I think it's yucky. But tea in general, there's a few issues with tea. Like I've got celiac disease, and I guess a lot of the tea bags have like some sort of glue in it, which can probably make me sick. So I would have to find like tea with tea bags that were safe. So yeah. All right, Obi, have a great day, buddy. Catch you later. Beard says, soda is bad, okay? Yeah, I haven't had soda in quite some time. But also, I was reading about caffeine in general. It ramps up your nervous system. So if you've got like nervous system problems, which I do, I got some autoimmune disorders, so coffee can actually make some of that worse, I was reading. So I don't know, maybe it'll be better if I stop drinking the coffee or getting off the caffeine in general because of that type of deal. But I'll tell you, man, like this is day number 3 with no coffee, and I just want some coffee. It's crazy. Like I want it bad, but I'm like, nope, not gonna do it. Yeah, I guess you can get tea without the bags, can't you? That's a good point. I never really thought about that. Alright, Kron likes bubbly carbonated water. What's up, Luke Skywalker? How you doing? Because I never build bots anymore. So what do you play, Luke? You got like invaders and Fenrirs and Leos? Alright, Nightcrawler wants to know if I've had any issues changing beacons in the gameplay. Not normally. Every once in a while there's something weird that happens. Like the other day I was standing on a beacon and some guy came on it and it turned white while I was standing on it. Every once in a while you'll see an enemy spawn in on a white beacon. But generally I don't have problems turning the beacon. Now I did see that once. A couple of days ago there was 2 of us on the beacon and it just wasn't turning. And I remember going, what the heck is this? Now I can't remember. I think I was on it. Nobody else was anywhere near me. The beacon wouldn't turn. And then something killed me. I think I got hit by a mothership and I died. And the second I died, the beacon turned red. So I don't know if there was a robot on the beacon that I couldn't see or what it was. But that was very strange. So I've really only seen that once now. Black King says, don't you play any other games? Are you talking to me? Like I play CSR2 Racing. I got another YouTube channel for that game. There's a couple other little games I play, but nothing like seriously. Like I play King of Crabs every once in a while. I play Archero every once in a while. What else do I got that I play? Some snake game. It's like a goofy game where you're like a snake and you slither around and try and like surround the other snakes and crush them. Mainly little time killers. Most of those, oh, Crash of Cars, I like Crash of Cars. Dinos Royale, I like that. Why not combine all the channels into one? That would be kind of hard to do, I think. For one, like, people come to this channel for War Robots, so if I started doing something else on this channel, that might actually be bad for the channel. So, a lot of times if you start doing something other than what people came to your channel for, people will unsubscribe and leave, so. What's up, Catters? What's up, Kotam? I wish I could do everything on one channel, but unfortunately I don't think that would really be good. Ouch. Alright, Kron says, do you notice the drop rates of the silver or gold in the black market chest is terrible? No, you know what? Normally when I open black market chest, I just open like a crap load at one time and I click the button to stop it. I never even looked to see what it gave me. The only time, you know, I just try and get through it as quickly as possible. What's up, Vulture? How's it going? So yeah, I haven't noticed that. I did hear some people saying like there were, I think there used to be power cells in the crates or something. They might have taken them out, but I haven't looked. I know they took something out of the small crates, but I think that was the boosters. You know what? I haven't looked through the crates for a while. Normally I just go in there and I hit mass open and then I collect it. The only time I ever look through the crates if somebody's like, hey, what's in the crates or this or that, then I might look to talk to them about it or whatever, but I don't pay attention to much. Unless I'm looking for something, I don't usually notice it. Like, yeah, like Epic says, I come here for War Robots. It's smarter to separate the channels. Yeah, that would be crazy to have 6 or 7 channels. I don't know how you could do it, honestly. I got 3. 2 are doing pretty good. 1 not so much. Like, I'm kind of surprised the other channel is not really doing very well. I mean, it's doing okay, I guess, for what it is. It's slowly grabbing a few subs here, but I'm not really getting many views on it, so I'm guessing people must not really be liking the videos that much. What I would really love to do is a channel for like microphone and audio reviews and stuff like that, but somehow you got to get all the microphones to review, and I'm not really sure how you do that without spending a lot of money. But yeah, I think that would be an amazing thing. Like, I don't know. I like microphones. I'm weird. I guess I'm not weird, but I just like microphones. Alright, Nightcrawler says, how do you make your Seraph that fast? There is some sort of new skill called like something engine. There's a new pilot skill called something or the other engine, and I don't think it works properly. I don't know if it was intended to make him this fast, but it might be a glitch. Yeah, engine expert. I have a feeling he's not supposed to be that fast. But it goes nuts. I mean, it goes crazy nuts. Engine Expert. That's the one you want to make them fast. Khepri has Engine Expert. There's a lot of robots. When you hit the ability, you get crazy speed. The Khepri with Engine Expert, I don't think I tried it out yet. I need to try that, but Engine Expert skill is insane. At least on the Seraph. Epic, but you know, I think for someone who's just starting a new channel, would they really lend you stuff? I'm not sure. Like, if I could get like one microphone a week to review, I would love to start that channel. But yeah, it would be kind of hard to, I mean, some of those microphones are like thousands of dollars. Some are a couple $100. I'm just not sure that they're just going to lend them to anybody. I'm not really even sure how you would approach some company like that, you know? Like, who do you contact? Do you just send them a general email and say, hey, I'm a YouTuber, I would like to review some of your products on YouTube? I don't know. Yeah, not all bots have the Engine Expert, only some of them do. The marketing departments? Huh. I mean, normally when you go to a company's website, they just have one general email. They say, hey, contact us here. You know what I mean? And that's probably just somebody setting in like a call center type of thing, answering emails. It's probably not even like... It's probably just like not even their real employees half the time. And maybe it is. I don't know. I just assume if I write to the general email, I'm probably going to get some generic person with a generic answer. Online trade shows? What the heck is that? I've never heard of an online trade show. Huh. I don't watch a lot of TV, or I don't really venture out too much in the internet like most people. What's up, Fatal? How you doing, buddy? Do I think Pixonic is starting to get a little greedy? Well, I can just say that I don't really love some of the new changes. I think it's definitely getting harder for your average player to do certain things, so I don't really love the changes they're making recently. I kind of hope they start moving in a different direction sometime soon. Like, I was really excited about the changes they made in the daily deals, man. They put some great deals in there. I mean, you can buy some really nice stuff for dirt cheap. So that's one thing they did for us that is really good. I mean, that was a really good step in the right direction. But I don't like the bingo box type of deal. You know, most people I talk to are kind of upset about a lot of the new changes and stuff. I mean, I love the game. The game is super fun, but I just think it is getting a little bit harder for your average player. Nightcrawler, I'm not sure if I'm that creative, man. It says to review weird and unusual gadgets that people can use on a daily basis. Yeah, I'm not really sure if I'm that creative or where you'd even find stuff like that. Every time I even go to like Amazon or something like that to search for weird and unusual gadgets, I don't really see anything that interesting. So maybe I just don't know where to look for that type of stuff. And even that, you'd still have to buy things. But even like making a really good review channel for microphones, it would be a little different because you could just sit there in front of the camera and talk into them. But if you're doing product review, you got to do a lot of like B-roll camera footage and stuff, and that would be hard to do, I think. Especially for me, I can't stay in a chair very long or whatever. I got that autoimmune disorder where my immune system attacks my nerves and muscles. I can't sit down very long. That's why I don't have a camera on the live streams, is I'm usually laying down when I'm streaming. So I can't, you know, some days I can't be on my feet very long. I mean, it would be really hard for me to do a really like labor intensive type of channel. So I'm just trying, like my third channel, I'm trying to do the short, like 2-3 minute long videos that about things that I think people would find interesting, but nobody really must find it that interesting. King Black, or Black King, says they need to fix and balance the game. Yeah, I mean, someday maybe some things will change. I mean, they did recently get bought out by a new company, so we'll see what happens. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how things go since somebody else took over. I mean, Pixonic is still Pixonic, but now Upwake owns it instead of Mail.ru. Upwake seems to own a bunch of little gaming companies and stuff, so. And I've played a few of their games. They weren't really like too pay to play or pay to win from what I remember. So we'll see what happens, I guess. Portugal, how you doing? Mad Cat, what's up? You know, I went to this one place. There was this one TV commercial where it showed like all these cool gadgets on the TV commercial. And I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. And then I went to their website. And I couldn't find anything cool on their website. It was what a ripoff, man. Like on their TV commercial, they were showing like a record player that actually like the turntable actually floated on a magnet. You know, it was levitating. And I mean, really neat, interesting stuff. But at their website, it was just a bunch of boring crap. I'm like, where's the cool stuff they showed on the TV commercial? I think my LinkedIn account was hacked and I deleted it or something. Somebody hacked into it. I got an email saying, oh, somebody's accessed your account. I'm like, yeah, delete that thing. I haven't used it in years. Logitech doesn't really have the kind of stuff I would want to review, honestly. I mean, Logitech makes nice gaming keyboards and mice and stuff, but not the type of stuff I'm into. I mean, I want to do like, you know, like I would need to contact like Shure microphones, Rode microphones, Deity, like high-end stuff. I don't want to do like little like gaming equipment, you know. Yeah, Blue Yeti, no, not so much. Those aren't really that great. The Blue Yeti microphones are okay, but they're not, those are like a budget microphone, you know what I mean? Abdul says, hey Danny, how's Revenant with thunders and gusts? If you're in the lower leagues, I mean, it would be okay. Gusts are pretty terrible these days. I mean, thunders are pretty nice. They're cheap to upgrade. They do a lot of damage. They're not great in the higher leagues, but for newer players, thunders are amazing. Gust, I don't think I would put my resources into those, honestly. Last time I tried to play Gust, they were extremely underwhelming. I mean, if you've already got them, if you've already got the Gust, I mean, sure, maybe level them up a little bit to like level 5 or level 6, but I wouldn't go past that. I wouldn't put too many resources into something like that because you're definitely going to outgrow it. Thunders, you can probably play up into the higher leagues and be okay. Well, the thing is, I mean, Logitech might have like a couple things I could review, but not a lot. I mean, they came out with their new little dynamic mic. They got the Blue Yeti mics. There might be like 3 different microphones from Logitech that I could review, but that would only get me like 3 weeks worth of videos. You know what I mean? I want to find a microphone manufacturer that's got like loads of different things they could send me. That would be sweet. Something that I could keep making content off of. MD, how's it going? Nice to see ya. Epic says Gust was nerfed into oblivion. Yeah, Gust was actually good at one point. They really hit it hard with the nerf. I was actually trying to find a place where you could rent microphones, but I was thinking maybe you could rent one for like $10 or something for like a week, but it looked like most microphone rentals were like $30 some for like 2 or 3 days. I'm like, are you kidding me? That's pretty expensive. Totem says Mars turret deals so much damage they should nerf the turret a little bit. Yeah, you know, that would be kind of nice in a way, unless you have a Mars and you want to beat people up with it. But yeah, that turret is very strong. Every once in a while, somebody hits you with something crazy. Like if they've got damage chips, like if you run a beaker or a barrel or something with your damage chips, my gosh, when that damage chip kicks in, that turret is just brutal. Brutal. Like recently I started running a drone that has a freeze chip and 2 damage chips, and man, you get that 75% damage plus the 20% from the freeze. That's nuts. But yeah, that's true, Epic. If you keep walking or moving quickly, that little turret does have a really hard time hitting you. Portugal says, would you upgrade the Boombox Devastator or the Tiger Scatter? Well, I mean, if you're comfortable playing really up-close weapons like that, those are very good weapons. If you're asking me which one to upgrade, I mean, I guess it depends on which one you need it for, which robot you need it for. But yeah, I mean, Tiger Scatters are super cool looking. I love the way they look. I mean, they're one of the coolest looking weapons in the game with the little fire and stuff that goes on them all the time. Boombox Devastator, I don't like the looks of it, but if I had one laying around and I needed a Devastator, yeah, I would level it up. Nightcrawler says up-close weapons require a strong up-close bot. Yes, they do. Epic, you're seeing turrets teleport? That's not supposed to happen. Huh. I wonder what's up with that. I've never seen that before. What energy weapon do I think is the best? MD, are you looking for up close or, you know, shooting at a distance? The radiation weapons are crazy good. The fainters are crazy good. What other... Is Puncher an energy weapon? I think it's an energy shock or an energy machine gun, right? So Punchers are crazy good. Pretty sure Puncher is an energy weapon. Trying to think what else. shredders are pretty decent. Pulsar and magnetars are pretty decent, but I think Pulsar and magnetar aren't energy though. But I think the shredder and puncher are. What else is a great energy weapon? A great old school energy weapon would be Redeemers and Terrans. I'd have to log on to the game and look through the weapons, I guess. What's up, Stink Mod? How you doing? Portugal says, would Tiger Scatter go on a Behemoth? No. Scatter's a light weapon and Behemoth has heavy weapons. So scatters are light. But Luke, even if you buy cheap ones, they're still going to be like $40 to $100 for the cheap ones. So I can't afford to buy a $40 or $100 item every week, you know what I mean? That would be a lot of money at the end of the year. Penn and Teller says, hi Danny, does D-Extender work like a defense point? Okay, I think you're talking about the new Mothership turret, right? That thing does not work like defense points. That gives you more hit points. Like when you drop that new turret on yourself, the Mothership hits you and you'll see your little hit point numbers go up. Let's just say you have 250,000 hit points, you'll gain an additional 10% on top of it. Luke, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's an interesting thought. That's a really interesting thought. Because there's a couple like big stores like B&H Photo or Sweetwater or Guitar Center or something like that. They carry all kinds of stuff like that. So that would be a... Maybe I can try to contact one of those places. That's a good idea. Thank you. What if you launched a turret into a teleporter? I don't know. I have no idea. That's a very interesting thought, though. Huh. Now you have me curious. MD says hello. Kotam says hello. Blake says hello, everybody. What's up, Blake? Yeah, that's definitely interesting, man. You got a good point there. All right, guys, if you got any questions, definitely feel free to ask. I may not be able to answer everything, but hey, I'll be able to answer a lot of things. Like, yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what happens if you put that teleporter or that turret on a teleporter. Adrian tried it. Okay, Kron says it won't teleport. Adrian tried. Thanks for letting us know. What's up, Drip God? How you doing? So you were able to spam your Mothership. I don't know. It sounds like you found some sort of weird glitch or some sort of glitch happened to your account, I should say. What's up, Bruce? But yeah, Drip, that's not supposed to happen. Did it only happen the one time? I mean, this game does have a lot of weird glitches that happen occasionally, so my guess is it's normally probably just some sort of weird glitch that probably won't happen anytime soon again. But yeah, that's really weird. But yeah, that would be fun if you could teleport that turret. That would be super fun, actually. Blake says they're looking for members. Well, what clan are you in, and how many cups do you guys require? We need a few members too. We need some champion players. I mean, we're pretty full at the moment, but the 99 Mothership glitch, yeah. I've only had that happen once or twice. Do you have that happen a lot? Because I've barely ever seen it. I've every once in a while I'm in a game with somebody and they're going, "Hey, my Mothership won't work." I was kind of hoping that was fixed because I haven't seen it for a while, but I'm guessing you've probably had it happen lately, Epic. Blake says his clan ID is 289799. Is that Android? Is that iOS? That's very important. But yeah, I mean, the Mothership thing kind of sucks when it happens. Alright, so Blake, he's an Android clan. They take most players. Cool, cool. I wonder if I made like a monthly crew recruitment video or clan recruitment video. I wonder if that would work out. I know on my other channel for CSR Racing, every season I do a crew recruitment video to help people find members, but I wonder if that would go over okay on this game or not. I should try it one day and see if we get a bunch of people in there. It's one of those deals where it may get like crap loads of views or hardly any views. I don't know. Ah, Blake's in order out of chaos. Blake says that would be awesome. I was thinking about doing that recently. I'm just not sure how well it would go over is all. I mean, it couldn't hurt to try one, right? I could post one like on the day that I do one of my live streams, because normally I only like to do like one video per day, but I guess doing a video and a live stream in the same day would be okay. Blake says it's hard to find members. Yeah, sometimes it is, I've noticed. I think unless you're one of the top S-rank clans or something, it's kind of hard to get members in. I'm actually surprised even our clan kind of has a hard time getting members. Not really a hard time, but we don't get as many as I thought we would. Especially like being a YouTuber, I thought there would be like 1 million people wanting to join our clan, but not as many people join as I really thought. So Epic says companies like Best Buy have several contacts with product makers. Any test videos done on products in those type of stores have to come through the product creators, not the retail store. Epic, do you do something work with that type of stuff for a living? How do I word that? Sometimes I don't talk right, I think. Sometimes it comes out all garbled up and yeah. What's up, Midnight? I think you need to fix the pipes, sir. You might need to get those pipes fixed. Unless you're talking about the bagpipes. Then that's probably okay. Nightcrawler says, hard to keep up to date with clans, very expensive and not worth it. What do you mean expensive? I'm not sure what you mean by expensive, bud. I mean a lot of clans want you to have like stuff you can't get, or like our clan, I mean, we got some pretty cool members in there and we just have a fun time. We don't care. Play the game, have a good time, squad with us. That's about it. We don't have any real requirements other than be an active player and be in Champion League, I guess. Yeah, Nightcrawler says upgrading new weapons every week. Yeah, that would suck. Personally, like, I wouldn't be in a big clan that had a bunch of requirements like that, because stuff like that makes the game not very fun anymore. You gotta find a clan that's gonna keep things fun, that you enjoy. They're out there. Clans like that are out there. So Blake says same thing. His clan has no requirements, just play and have fun. Epic, are you on my Discord? Are you on my Discord server? I mean, you got, you should have the, do you have the VIP thing yet? Did I ever give you the role for VIP? What's your, if not, what's your player ID? Because you should have the VIP role over there. Not player ID. What's your Discord ID? I can try to find you on Discord to give you the role. Or just say something in my chat. Just say hello. But it's kind of funny, like, I have the VIP thing, but most people don't really seem to use it. So people who are channel members, like I got the VIP room on my Discord. Let me go to my channel. Yeah, just in general chat, just say hello and I'll give you the VIP roles to get into the VIP room. My clan is called RH, but I think we got some really funny spelling. Let me find out what my clan ID is. Because I don't know offhand. Let me look that up really fast. Yeah, Mad Cat's like, I come in there occasionally. Yeah, you do. He's in there every once in a while. There's my clan, and the ID is 291735. 291735. And that's an Android clan. Estras, how's it going? A good weapon choice for Indra. The only weapons I really liked on the Indra were the Maha and the Mahavajra. Like the Dazzler type of weapons, Dazzler and Lanterns were pretty good. I mean, really, it's designed to have the Maha and Maha Vajras. Cool Burn, what's up, buddy? Yeah, Mad Cat just posted the clan ID in there. Taking Android champion players. I think Indra would be okay with pretty much any weapons, but the ones that really seem to shine on him are the Maha and the Maha Vajras. Well, maybe not any weapons. Like, I wouldn't put anything on him. So I think for Indra, the Pantagruel Gargantua would be okay. Dazzling Lantern would be okay. Freight and Basilisk would be okay. Squall Grom would be okay. The rest of them I wouldn't really think would be that great on there. What weapons do you have? I mean, sometimes you just have to use what you got until you can get something else. So even if it's not the best setup, sometimes, you know, you can make it work. TY, how's it going? Midnight, I think you got the VIP roll-up by Discord too, so if you were to chat in the VIP room, you would get my attention pretty quickly. Oh yeah, you got Lantern and Dazzlers. I would throw those on there. I mean, they're pretty good until you can get something else. I mean, that'll work. Those will work good on any robot. It may not be the best setup for the Indra, but you know what? They will work. I mean, I played it and I enjoyed it. You got to kind of play it from a distance, I think. Well, you don't have to, but if you play it from a distance, I mean, you can just use your ability to go into the phase shift thing so you can't get hit when people start shooting you. So I would try to play it from a distance with those weapons. So Blake, if you've joined my Discord server, there's a little clan recruitment section over there. You could check that out if you wanted to. Where else is... I think Reddit has a War Robots clan recruitment thing as well, if I remember correctly. I think they have a whole subreddit just for that, if I remember correct. Level 3 Indra, just got it. Indra's cool, you know, it takes a little skill to play that thing. You gotta learn to time the abilities. Oh crap, my microphone was on mute. I'm sitting here talking and talking and talking, and somehow I muted my microphone. All right. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know how long I've been muted. How long have you not heard me for? Hopefully it wasn't very long. Two minutes? Oh my god. Yeah, I must have like somehow touched the microphone. It's got a little mute button right on top. It's just a little thing you tap it. I can't really see it very easily because the position it's in. I mean, it lights up, but yeah, it's in a bad position. Alright, so AM wants to know what I think about the Mark III tokens. I think that's what he's talking about. I look at it like this. I could care less if I have Mark III or not. I mean, Mark III tokens are cool, but it is what it is. You know, we did some major testing on Mark III when it first came out, and even on a behemoth with 4 weapons, we saw how much damage it did on Mark II. Then we changed them over to Mark III and retested the damage, and it was barely noticeable. It was like a little teeny tiny bit more damage, so I don't really care if I have Mark III or not. Now, I don't like the fact that they changed it. You know, if they would have originally came out with where we had to have the tokens, okay, but it's only 5%. So as long as they don't boost it up more than 5%, I don't really care. There is one good way to look at it. That's one less thing we have to spend our gold on. Because if you think about gold, we got to boost upgrades, you know, rush our upgrades with gold. We got to buy pilot skills. We got to buy pilots. We got to buy drones, drone chips. There's so many things we have to buy with our gold. At least that's one more thing we don't have to spend it on. So I'm trying to look on the bright side of this one. I mean, a lot of people are really upset about it, but yeah, that Mark III is not that big of a deal. Now, if they decide to change it to where they level it up to like Mark III level 12 or something, hopefully they never do that. I really hope they never do that. But then at that point, then I would be pretty upset. Michael Rain says, do you think they will get rid of power cells? Unfortunately, no. I've kind of asked about that before. I'm like, hey man, you know, the power cells, it'd be kind of cool if we didn't have those in the game. And they just said, well, that's like a pretty major source of income. So I believe that means nope, those are around forever. But yeah, I think the power cells are a huge source of income for the game. So I think we're stuck with power cells, unfortunately. Oh yeah, Fenrir is a great robot for anybody, Drip. Like, Fenrir is just all around really good. I mean, even right now, he's great in Champion League. If you build it right and get the Bernadette Wolf pilot for it, it's still one of the better robots for Champion League. So you can't go wrong with that. Michael Rains says, that's dumb. I guess I'm out then. What's dumb? Oh. You think it's dumb that they have power cells? Nightcrawler says, I learned to play without power cells. That would actually be hard. Like, I find if I don't have my healing unit, it's hard to stay alive. What weapons do I recommend for Fenrir? Well, the cudgel and the hammer are probably my favorite Fenrir weapons right now for up close fighting. Oh, they hit so hard, it's crazy. But those are really good weapons to put on your Fenrir. If you want to play them from a distance, those new radiation weapons are pretty good. You can kind of brawl with those if you need to, plus you can play those from a distance. So those are sort of best of both world weapons. They hit very hard. If you don't have any of those other weapons, if you got some like Banes and Toxins, that can be good. Or you can throw a puncher and two maces, or maybe like a puncher and two venoms. That would be pretty good. Midnight saying Sonics. Sonics are very hard to play on the Fenrir, I think, but man, they hit hard. If you're comfortable playing them with a 200 meter range, yeah, Sonics can be really good. But I guess it really just depends on your playing style as well. Oblivion says I use gold to activate my modules. You know, sometimes I think it might be cheaper to activate them with gold. Depends on how good of a deal you get on the power cells, I guess. Epic says I use mace with shot grouping and I mix up the heavy either decay or hammer. That would be a nice setup. Coolburn says if you don't use power cells, you can't activate some drone chips. That's true, so I guess you would just have to build your drones around not having power cells. Well, you're definitely going to be at a disadvantage, I think, without power cells. I mean, yeah, you can do it, but you're definitely going to be at a disadvantage. If you ran like 5 tanks, though, you could probably get away with it. Not having to hit the healing module. 5 tanks in the Nebula. The Nebula heals the crap out of you anyways, so like a Fenrir with a Nebula and the right chips on it, you can stay alive for a long time without power cells, I think. Blake says any Android players that would like to join his clan, put in your player IDs and he'll invite you to the clan. Michael, I don't think things like that usually work because the thing is you would have to get almost every player in the game on board with that, and unfortunately that's almost never going to happen. I've seen a lot of people try to start little boycotts before and they never work out because there's only a very small handful of players that follow through with it and everybody else just keeps buying stuff, so I don't think that's going to work. Drip is iOS. I kind of wish they would make so iOS and Android players could be playing together. That would be really nice. I still wonder how the heck I muted my microphone by mistake. I don't remember touching it. See, when weird things happen, I want to know why they happened. But overall, though, I mean, I really have fun playing this game. Nonetheless, the game is very fun. There's things I would like to see different. There's things I would like to, see them change, but I'm still really enjoying the game overall. It's as long as you're having fun at it, it's worth playing, right? That's the way I look at it. What should be covered in my mic review, Kron? Yeah, I've actually been learning a little bit about audio engineering. So that way, if I ever do get to start that channel, I'll kind of know what to do with it. as far as making the microphone sound better and stuff, because microphones actually pick up bad frequencies from your room, and you got to learn how to cut those bad frequencies out, and it'll make the mic sound like so much cleaner and clearer once you do that. So if you're in like a perfectly sound treated room, you won't have as much of that going on. But if you're not in a sound treated room, you got all the, when you talk and stuff, all the sound bounces off the walls and the ceilings and the floors, and then it gets it back into the microphone and you get these bad resonating frequencies. So I learned how to get rid of the bad resonating frequencies. For a while there, I think I was overdoing it, but I think I finally got the hang of it. Kind of a lot to it, really. Michael Rain says, I just want to be able to heal. I'm not rich. I would say get yourself some Nebulas if you don't already have them, because I mean, they're awesome healing drones. They work on any robot. I mean, it's almost like having a built-in healing module. Epic's got audio engineers living upstairs, and the cops have been there a couple times. That's funny. I take it they're loud, huh? Oblivion says I should try Nemesis with Trixie Hope and shotguns. You know, the only weapons I've liked on Nemesis were the radiation weapons. Those were really good on there. I haven't tried it with Trixie Hope though. That would probably be a lot of fun. I do like that pilot. It allows you to heal all the time. But you do got to burn through a crazy amount of power cells to do it. That's the only problem with that, is the amount of power cells you'll end up spending is huge. Drip says, what weapon should I put on my Orochi? So if you've got an old set of Thunders laying around that are already leveled up, those can be okay if you're like down in the lower leagues. If you can get punchers, those are amazing. Hammers are amazing. Devastators are really good on there. I think those are my 3 favorite Orochi setups. I'm not really sure what you have, but if you happen to have any of those weapons I just mentioned, Redeemers are really good on there. Like, Redeemers are great on Orochi. Anything else? The new radiation weapons are pretty darn good on Orochi, but that's gonna be, that may or may not work well for your playing style. I'm not really sure. Those do unload really fast. Yeah, if I were gonna do that thing though, I would probably start a whole channel just for doing nothing but that. I was kind of thinking though, I got the Danny Lightning Science Tech channel where I make videos about the short interesting things. I wonder if I could just add, I don't know if it would work out or not, just doing the occasional microphone review on that channel until I could build something up. I'm not really sure. Okay, so Wada says, I heard the immunity amplifier is bugged. Do you know what is the bug? I haven't really heard anything about that yet. I remember one person telling me something about a possible bug on it, but I don't remember what they said it was. So honestly, I don't know. I haven't really heard about it. I think there was a issue with, I think there might be a bug on the new robot. Angler. I think there's a bug on Angler where if you're running that module, it resets after you use the ability or something. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I don't really know too much about it, honestly. So Drip's got Devastator, Hammer, Puncher, one heavy bendy weapon. So do you only have one Devastator, one Hammer, and one Puncher? I mean, if you have two hammers, I would run that. If you've got one hammer and one puncher, that would be a cool setup. Cool Burn says they need to nerf the Seraph already. Hammer and puncher, but I think that would go great together. The reload times would not quite match, but that would really pack a punch, especially at a close range. But yeah, I've only got one of the modules, one of the new modules so far on my personal account, and I have been running it, but I haven't really noticed anything weird going on with it so far. What is that? Why do I hear my friend's song playing in the background? What the heck's going on here? Is that on the live stream? What in the world? Hold on. Holy crap. Somehow my Windows Media Player added his song to it. Even though I didn't add that song to my music file. Huh. Yeah, he emailed me that song the other day and I downloaded it and hey, it's on my music player. Yeah, my buddy Shane Vane, he writes some really good rockabilly-like songs lately. But I think he's got one band called Shane Vane and the Village Vandals and one called just Shane Vane.
That was the worst accident
I used to play in bands with him all the time back in the day. We used to have a little band where it was just me and him, and we played like old 50s and rockabilly songs and old country songs on acoustic guitars. I mean, it was pretty cool. We used to go out and play for like a 3-hour set, and we'd each get like $200. That was kind of a cool gig, actually. Midnight, are you asking what state I'm in? I'm in Ohio. Epic says Garage Cowboys. Yeah, man, I love old like 50s music and doo-wop and rockabilly and stuff like that. That stuff's awesome. Oblivion says, and Trixie Hope. What about Trixie? Oh, wait, I see the rest of the comment now. Armadillo. That's a pretty interesting thing for Nemesis. That might be kind of cool, actually. I mean, if you can get a bunch of kills or a bunch of beacons, that Armadillo would probably make the Nemesis a beast. Yeah, I might have to try that. That might be kind of fun. That might be a really fun build. Midnight says the pipes weren't that bad. Yeah, they were okay. They were okay. I think I'm really out of practice, though. I used to sing a lot. Now I hardly ever sing anything. Some songs I can still sing pretty good. So we got about 10 minutes left on the stream, everybody. So if you guys got any last minute questions, get them in there. Epic says, I got most bots, but for some reason I never got the Nemesis or the Leech. Man, I was really impressed with the Leech recently. I used to hate that robot, but my gosh, it's doing pretty good now. Leech is not that bad. Surprisingly, I never thought I would say that, but Leech is not that bad. Midnight says my volume was off. Uh-oh. Drip says, how do I play the test server? Welp, you have to download it. So the test server has its own Facebook page. So just Google search for War Robots Test Server Facebook. And when you find the Facebook page, there will be a link on there to download the test server. So it's a separate app. It's just like War Robots, but it's a separate app. You have to be on iOS or Android. But you have to get a link from that test server page to download it. Because it's not like public. You can't just go to the Google Play Store and find it. You have to have the link. So once you get the link, you can download it onto your phone from the Google Play Store. It's in the Play Store. It's just hidden, basically. But after you get it, the test server is open every Saturday and every Sunday. But it does open for a few hours, and it closes for a few hours, and it opens for a few hours, and it closes for a few hours. So that's a little bit of a pain, but that's kind of how they work it. What's up, Gary? How's it going? You don't have to have Facebook. You just have to go to the Facebook page. Well, I don't know I don't think you have to have Facebook. I could be wrong, but I don't think you need to have Facebook. I think you just need to find the page on Facebook and go to it. I'm pretty sure you don't have to have a Facebook account. I could be wrong, but... So, Tron 1224 says, what's the best thing to spend money on? I would probably say if there's really good deals on gold, wait till you see excellent deals on gold. Those are worth buying. And if you find like these Mark II robots, sometimes you'll see a Mark II robot with Mark II weapons. I mean, if it's a good robot, sometimes they're $5, sometimes they're $20, but I mean, that's not a bad deal. If you can find a robot for $5 or a robot with all the weapons for like $15 or something, that's a great deal. Buying the VIP deal is pretty good because the VIP deal, every game you play, you're going to get 50% more silver, 50% more like everything. So VIP is worth it. And some guys will wait till there's really good deals on the keys, and they'll open a bunch of those 100 crates, and then they'll just sell everything they get for silver. Now, we don't get as much when we sell stuff, unfortunately, but they recently reduced the amount of silver we get when we sell things, but you can still, if you still find a heck of a deal on the keys, I mean, it still is pretty worth it, I think, but... Tron, I don't know what 10 pounds is, honestly. Like, I don't know, I'm from the United States, so I don't really know what pounds are compared to our money. Epic, thank you, buddy. HMU on Discord. HMU. I am not good with abbreviations, but yeah. I'll talk to you on there. But I don't know what that means. I might be dumb, I'm not sure. Hit me up, okay. I may be stupid. I'm pretty sure that I am stupid, but this abbreviations always mess me up. It's like $11. So I've got deals before where I've been able to get like 40,000 gold for that much. 40,000 gold, 20,000 gold. Now, newer players generally get better deals, I've noticed as well. And the people who buy stuff constantly, it seems like they don't get as good of deals. So if you don't spend very much money, you get better deals. Or if you're a newer player, you seem to get better deals. So, I mean, I would try and find at least somewhere between 20 and 40,000 gold for that much would be a good deal, I think. I mean, the deals change daily. There's always something new. Sometimes the deals are amazing. Sometimes they're not that good. So you just kind of got to wait till you see the really good ones. So what would be a good setup for Mender? So with Mender, I think your main goal is to heal your teammates and not really fight. It's kind of hard to choose what's the best setup for Mender. I mean, sonic weapons are good. You know, mace and cudgel is really good. Yeah, bendy weapons, the bendy machine guns can be very good on there. The new radiation weapons can be really good. But when you're playing the Mender, especially if you have the Marie Leclerc pilot that lets him heal the gray bar, I would really just focus on being a healer and only fight, only really fight when you need to. I wouldn't be in any hurry to rush in and go into a group of guys. If that makes any sense, just kind of, healing turns into damage at the end of the game, so you can rack up a lot of damage if you do a lot of healing, plus be a giant help to your team. Now, some people with that pilot, they'll go brawl with the Mender because Mender is a tough little dude like that. But as soon as your ability wears off, you're probably going to have a hard time, so. He's crazy hard to kill with the ability, but you kind of want to get in, heal people, and then leave. That's the way I would normally play it. Now, if you want to play it for a brawler, you can run in, and then when your ability is about to end, try to get out of there. But it can be a really good brawler, but that's not really what it was intended for, I don't think. Tron, so the only way you can connect your Google Play to the PC is if you download an Android emulator like BlueStacks. I play on BlueStacks, which is basically just a program that lets you play Android games on your PC. And then you can play with a keyboard and a mouse. It's not great. The game runs better. I guess it depends on if you have a nice phone, the game runs better on a phone than it does on the emulator. But if you're live streaming or making videos, it's so much nicer to be able to do it on the computer compared to your phone. So that's the main reason I'm on the emulators, because it's way more of a pain, and I don't think you get as good of quality when making videos on a phone. Missy Scott, you're coming right at the end. Our 2 hours is pretty much just up, so. That sucks, but I actually do need to get off here in a minute, so it's nice to see you though. I gotta get up and stuff. My muscles are starting to cramp up. Like, I got that autoimmune disorder where my immune system attacks my muscles, and if I lay down, I gotta get up about every 2 hours and move around, or everything just spasms up. It's horrible. So everything's really starting to hurt right about now. So I actually need to get up and move. That's the main reason I only do the 2 hour streams, is that's about as long as I can stay still for. So I need to get up and go walk for like 15 or 20 minutes. So I got to get going, guys, but I want to say thank you all for being here. You guys are all amazing. I really appreciate all of you. Moderators, thank you. Channel members, thank you. Everybody who donates, thank you. You guys are all amazing. I really appreciate you guys watching the videos and hanging out with me and stuff like that. So Thank you guys so much. But I got to get going. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll be back on Thursday for some time drop live streams, and then probably be back on Saturday again for some more War Robots fun live streaming action. But yeah, thanks everybody. You guys are amazing, and I'll catch y'all later, all right? Lightning out. Thanks everybody.